Hello Nigerians, please. If you see this video, like it, comment, share. Just make sure you let it go viral. It's for educational purposes. It's not for any ridicule. Just for you to understand certain things. That is not an everyday knowledge. Have you heard of the word Hausa Fulani before? Yes, that's the conversation. It's everywhere. I've seen so many people talking about it. Have you also heard of the word the Yoruba Fulanis before? Of course. So when you ask someone from Kwara State or some people from Lagos, oh, they'll tell you we are Yoruba Fulanis. From some from Kogi, they'll tell you, oh, we are Yoruba Fulanis. Hausa will say we are some Northerners will say we are Hausa Fulanis. I have a friend, he calls himself Hausa Fulanis. I want to let you know that that concept is a concocted and abridged concept of colonization. You know, when people want to take your tribe, your colony, they want to run you over, they come with that concept, you see. You hear stuff like African American. You hear stuff like a British Nigerian. You know, you see it's a takeover of a people, of a tribe. Let me tell you something. If you're, let me just give you this concept. Maybe there are, but I have never seen a Jewish American. The only time I have seen someone who is an American that is a Jew is a Jew. So, oh, he's Jewish American. All Jewish Americans are Jews, right? So you need to understand that this concept is a concept for people who want to systematically erase your culture, erase your race and your trace. In Nigeria, we've seen Yoruba Fulani in Kwara, we've seen Hausa Fulani all over the north, from Sokoto, they've taken Sokoto, down to Borno, down to Jos, Kano, Kaduna, Katsina. We are Hausa Fulani. I can tell you originally, there's nothing like Hausa Fulani. Let me ask you this question. Have you ever heard of Igbo Yoruba or Yoruba Igbo or Bini Hausa? No. You know why? Because everybody who understands, their culture, the tradition, they try to keep it safe. They try to protect it from, external attacks and external change, right? So this video is just to correct some notions. Now, let me ask you this. Have you also heard of Igbo-Fulani? You've never heard of it. I'll tell you, and that's why I'm going to. The Fulanis have conquered a whole lot of the Yorubas tribe. They have conquered a whole lot of the Hausa tribes. They have conquered most of the Hausa tribes are no more in existence. Most of them, they are, from Sokoto to Adamawa State. You can even hear the former SSG, Babache Lawal. He comes and he begins to scream that I am a Hausa man. I am not Hausa Fulani. Some Hausas are beginning to wake up to say, look, they are Hausa. They are pure blood, pure breed Hausa. They are not Hausa Fulani. And let me tell you this. Even if another tribe's person is married to an Igbo woman, right? It's just common sense that the children of that union, they don't claim to be any other person than the Igbos. Even if a Yoruba woman is married to an Igbo man, the dominant relationship there is the Igbos. Even if, for example, we can hear the story of Davido, the Adeleke family, we see their story, right? Even if they claim to speak the Igbo and they bear speak Yoruba and bear the Yoruba names, their own people still see them as Igbo. Their own Yoruba people still see them as Igbo. They are trying to say, no, we are Yoruba, but we are mixed with Igbo, but their own Yorubas. So that's to tell you that among these two, there's a dominant tribe. In the Yoruba Fulani, the Fulani is the dominant tribe. In the Hausa Fulani, the Fulani is the dominant tribe. The Igbos have refused for the Fulani to come into their tribe and dominate them. They may stay in the bushes and in the forest, but before you know, the inhabitants, the locals, they come out and they chase them out. So the concept of Yoruba Fulani tells you that Yorubas have been conquered by Fulani. The idea of Hausa Fulani tells you that the Hausa have been conquered by Fulani. You will never, in this generation of life, hear anything about the Igbo Fulani. They don't exist anywhere. So this is for educational purposes, just for you to know that the only tribe, the only dominant tribe that can never allow the conquering, the repression, or the, colonization of their culture is the Igbo tribe. You can never see that happen. The last time there was a kidnap in Umuahia, about 6 to 7 Fulani men came and kidnapped some children and some women, took into the bush. By the next 2 days, they were almost killed, arrested, beaten black and blue, and the people that they kidnapped were rescued. Not by the police, not by the army, by the locals. The Igbos are very, very, very dominant when it comes to what they believe in and what they know to be true. It's difficult to conquer them. I am Igbo, and that is why I have this stubborn head that whatever I believe in is what I pursue and do. That is the story of my life. Just like as I believe Peter Obi will be president, that is it. And so nothing can change that. And until that happens, we'll keep pushing. So, Yorubas, you need to rise up, defend your tribe, defend your culture, defend your people. Hausas, you need to speak up now. It is almost too late for you, but you can try. The Fulanis, you can exist if you want to exist anywhere in the country, but it has to be with the permission of the original inhabitants of the land. This is not a hate message, it's an educational video. And good morning, Nigerians. Happy Sunday.
Yes, Igbos are not buying that nonsense. Yes, Igbo-Fulani, how? And that is what these guys are trying to do, these Fulanis are trying to do. I don't understand. Very minority set of people. You are coming to, that they now becoming the ones leading this country, from both the south and the north. You can just imagine. And that is why they don't like the Igbos, because they don't want, especially with the Islam that they use to deceive the Hausas, and that's exactly what they are using in the Yoruba Southwest. But Igbos are not even backing down. That is why they hate their gods, not because of anything. And they begin to try to gaslight them. Oh, they are this, they are that, they don't have this, they don't mingle, they don't this and that, they are not respectful and all of that. If you see the reason, this, if you see Igbo behaving in that way, or people using, other tribes using that statement against them, just know that because they don't want to be associated with all those nonsense, Hausa Fulani, Yoruba Fulani. I remember last year when some people just started projecting this issue of Islam, and I would say, from where to where? I'm Igbo, I would say Hausa, Igbo Muslim and all of that. People say there's nothing like that. They wanted to try to gaslight the people that say, oh, everybody is free to worship or to do any religion they want. They said no, they don't want all this kind of faith. You can practice whatever you want to, but that you want to come and dominate. But I see that that thing really died down. Yeah, you have spoken well. They've conquered the Yorubas, they've conquered the Hausas. So they are trying to conquer the Igbo, and those ones say, no, you cannot do that. Yes, thanks for the thought. Provocating teaching. Well said. You are splendid. Never. Let the truth be told. And of course, Igbos are a distinct people. We are not even related to Hausa or Fulani or Yoruba by ethnicity or religion. Your statement, your statements can be flawed because there are many American Jews starting from Trump. But I won't even focus on the argument. But just know that many things you see and hear are lies, concocted and delivered to unsuspecting you. I don't know what this person is saying. Whether you want to argue whether Jewish America or whatever, but as far as Nigeria is concerned, for those of you who have agreed to go with the Fulanis, that is their own cup of tea. But as far as Igbos are concerned, stop it. Somebody said, I live in abroad. If you have ever been to the synagogue, you will find out that 95% of Jews in the temple were born in the host country, but they identify as Jews because to them, their identity is DNA or blood related rather than birth related. Of course, I agree with you, bro. There's nothing like an Igbo-Fulani. They won't try. Tinubu said it. Yoruba and Fulani are one. That's why, my dear, the thieves resisted Fulani long before the Igbos. Don't forget that, and that is a good point there. So, guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this.